Welcome back, everyone, to more Gold Rush. As you can tell, we're in a plant move. We are on a super secret mission for plant moving. We did mine out the rest of Rivertown, which we got, I guess I can show you guys. We did get extra gold. we actually have over 4,100 ounces right now, which isn't bad. Really isn't. I can never remember which way this freaking thing goes. Is it this way? Maybe. We shall see. So yeah, we've completely mined out Rivertown. Of course, we can see that in a little bit when we decide to go back there and grab all of my hoses, wires, and whatnot, and paraphernalia that we may need. I can't reach any of my cables. Apparently, they're all too short. Even this one. Oh, that's the back one for here. That's too short too. Right. Maybe. That might work. Well, there we go. One of them working. Yay. So yeah, we did actually get a little bit off camera done. It's definitely a progress. Bit of progress. You know what? I have one longer cable in my truck. Where the hell did I park my truck? Oh, yes, right. I was moving a generator with a little bit more speed. Actually, this thing needs to go 180 degrees clockwise. And I want to park it right there. There. Let's spin this baby and get it in its home. FYI, that spun way better than I was expecting it to. Alright, let's see if we can get it up on that edge. Edge of the hill. A little bit more spinning required. Come on. You know you want to go up that hill. It's actually not sitting too bad right there. However, it's 8 miles away from where it should be. There we go. That's where I wanted it. Woohoo! All right, we did things. Things have been done. And of course, you might notice we have the Glacier Creek. Of course, well, you guys all saw me do it last episode or last stream where I did that. Only I could remember what I was doing. There we go. Alright, so let's see. First of all, can I pick this thing up without it going patoing? Alright. I want to slightly go down the hill without dragging it too bad, because that's when cables go patoing. Let's say the bar's on the back end, right? Cross members are the other way, so I need to basically back up the hill. Running low on fuel, too. We did figure out pretty quickly, though. One benefit is we're actually down to 130,000 a day instead of what we originally thought. We were originally thinking 150,000, but we managed to do it way less somehow. Alright, let's just see. Huh, it worked perfectly. I'm not sure why. Why is that a thing? Why did that work? Alright, now basically we just need to get a bunch of crap here and get mining. And, well, I must say, as soon as I get this up the hill and fueled up, I will show you what we're up against on this claim. We have some major ground to go through. Maybe. I might be able to get up the hill. Maybe not this century, but I will be up this hill. Alright, first of all, I'm going to do this, and this. Alright. Fuel me up. Before you go, don't leave me hanging so low. Where the balls am I supposed to be? Oh, right over here. Right. So yeah, we basically got most things ready here. We do need to buy stupid right here. Should still be 150,000, I'm hoping, because now that we upgraded. Cool, it is. Woohoo! Alright, what are we up against here? That's parcel 1, parcel 2. As you can tell, I basically cleaned out the really good stuff, and we didn't get any higher on 180. All we got was 100. We averaged 150 ounce cleanups, which wasn't bad, but I managed to get 4 more cleanups, which is one of the reasons why we were able to move. So this is the claim that we're on. There are some good little pockets like this that we could easily and quickly mine out. This one has very little overburden over here, so I think that we could probably, this is where we're going to start. I'm actually just going to toggle it here. This is nice and easy to get to, but up here there are some pieces here that are freaking amazing. So I think because there's very little overburden, we can mine this out quickly. It's not very deep, so we can really dig down and get this stuff, and then we'll move over here. There are some stuff that is fairly deep, but very, very rich. So yeah, we can really chew through this. I can see why everyone said, oh, well, you've got to move to Pine Valley. Even just lease it. I get it. I understand. You guys weren't pulling my chain on this one. It made sense. Alright. Book it. Book it. Book it. Book it. Other book it. Book it up here. This is stupid that it's on this side, but alright, whatever. Actually might set up the other stuff there. Like my cleaning stuff. Yeah, I know I might have to flip those up and over, but it's nicer ground. Let's buy some water. $14,000 for 261,000 gallons. That came on a different time tonight. Okay. What else can I just absolutely get rid of out of here that I don't particularly need at this point in time? I don't need that, don't need that. Alright, let's go to Rivertown. Oh yeah, I still gotta move the dump truck too. Right. So I'm hoping for one cleanup. One major cleanup right away. Today, hopefully. Possibly. We got a pile of stuff to move. Pile of cleanup and whatnot. Let's start up here. This seems logical. Where are you going, truck? We should actually only need one of these major hoses. I might just leave the rest of the stuff that I don't need here. If we do need it later on, it's here. And of course we don't need the pump anymore, which is good because it's going to be cheaper in the long run. Short run, no, I couldn't justify it. Long run, not a problem. Getting better at these plant moves though, when it works. Though I spent probably 15 minutes real time to try to get this stupid frickin' thing moving. Like the main wash plant to sit down correctly. It kept breaking off 2 hooks, which made it really interesting because I couldn't actually physically lift it into place correctly. Oh, yes, right. I put it all the way over here in the biggest, deepest hole possible. So yeah, I might not need all of these, I might just need some. Alright. I do need this. And I do need these. But on the plus side, I only need a set of stuff, right? Okay, well that's sitting on top. I don't need that one. I do need this one though. Alright, that's going to take a couple trips. So I'm going to bugger off down the road here. I'm going to teleport myself, have an epileptic seizure in the meantime. One guy did tell me the absolute insanity that I don't understand, in that his gameplay, he specifically only runs a loader. He takes everything and does everything with just a loader. I'm going, what the frickin' hell, man? That's insane. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. Broken cable. What? My cable broke. Apparently I wasn't allowed to do that function. That was not proper in its eyes, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so that's on this side. Okay, well that actually makes sense, right? Okay. Reinforced. Alright. I got some of my cables run. I got some of the cables run. I've got a bunch of shit thrown out. Apparently I need another one of those big hoses. I thought I only needed one, but turns out I'm an idiot and I need more. Alright, back to Rivertown. On the plus side, I need to start the engine. On the plus side, I don't have to move all the other crap. And it is really worthwhile buying the tower this time because of the amount of ground we have to cover and go through. It's going to be a lot more worthwhile. Where are you going, truck? I did have a sideways scootathon going on with one very, very particular issue with the wash plant. Is it tipped sideways and it just fucked off across the map somewhere. To this day, I don't know where. Assuming this was the cable for here. Yeah, close enough. Should actually only need the two. Yeah, this one's already off in that direction. But I do need these ones. That'll be another trip, by the way. I am basically just going to do that. I might be able to haul some of the pails, but I don't think I need all of the pails that I have. We should run all the hoses though, because every little bit of them I'm going to need. Actually, we're not sitting too bad right now. With these the last things I have to move, we should be up and operational real quick here. I just have to buy one more unit, parcel. Just drive the truck down there instead of hauling it back and forth like a freaking goober. Fuck it, I'll take the magnetite separator, is what I'll do. That'll fit my truck. Didn't I just put that pail in here? Am I imagining things? Have I lost it? I'll answer that. Alright, I don't think I really need too much more for pails. Might grab a couple more when now that I've revolutionized the way I do things, I don't really need it. Alright, so back to Pine Valley. Hopefully this water hose will work. Alright, big hose. Big hose, no whammies. Out. Whoa. Okay, that's magical. We can actually put this thing right about here, and we can run this off this guy. We can grab this, and we can go put doink on this end, run over here, up here, around here, wherever it is. I always forget where the right there. I had to look one time and I couldn't find where the stupid thing was supposed to go. You know what? I'm gonna actually go get 2 more power cables. Or 3. And just run everything up here off those. Because I think I have enough. So I got 2 and 3. Yeah. Shit, she'll work. Shit, she will work. Alright, so this will run up to the other one. Actually, I could use the other hose. Because I don't need any for down here. I'll run them up here. We are the cannon fodder of pails. Alright, first of all, though, let's power up these guys and have them plugged in right away. Get off. What are you doing? Get off the ladder. I didn't need you to be on the ladder. So we need 3 of these guys, and we need 2 . We don't need actually any, do we? I was gonna say we need 2 more hoses, but no, we just need 3 more wires. And we're good to go. Now, did we actually plug that guy in down there? Yes, we did, right? Okay. So let's go to town first. We can stop by the bank on the way. We will upgrade it. We'll get the dump truck moved. Well, I'm at the gas station. I mean, I got fuel on the site, but while I'm here, my truck is just buckering off again. $78. I still have a hose here. Alright, well. First up. We are at this guy upgrade. Yep, I know it's going to cost 20,000, but what do you freaking do? Things are still going up. That's good. Okay, next we need 2 power cables. No, 3 more power cables. Which is the mobile wash plant? 5,900. Well, that's peanuts. Cash only, huh? Right. Anything else that I'm missing in here that I don't otherwise know about? No. Alright, let's pay for the cables and let's get a Dodge. Alright. You can be thrown in there. No. Get in there. Alright. Next, we shall quickly drive over to the equipment place and get the dump truck moved. I'm going to run into this pole, because that's important. Don't smack into the pole, you will never have good luck. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I just need the other 2 pieces of equipment down on the other. We're good to go. Arnold's Claim, Storage, Dump Truck, Rivertown. Move! Yes, it'll cost me 1,500. Whoop-de frickin' do, because I'm willing to bet today that the big glacier plant is no longer on sale. It was before. Oh, still is. So yeah, it's 29. This stupid thing. You'd have to make some pretty big decisions. It'd be nice if you had a super stacker in general. Oh, yes, right. I was gonna look at something. Oh, paint shop. You can paint the wave table and the nuggeteer. Really? Oh, and you can also paint the equipment. I do some sort of weird paint thing. Like, why? That's obnoxious. Somebody said I could actually do paint schemes on the equipment. You weren't wrong, you can. Why you'd want to, I don't know. Oh, great. One more quick burn around the old property. So we started life over here in the corner. Yeah, and that was very magical indeed. Yep. Which started our life in this claim, and we went, oh yes, you know, good gold there. So then we ventured off, and we did the helper cut, which really did help out. And then we chewed in for the good luck claim. And the good luck claim helped us move to a better home. So now we're off to do the Newsom cut. I say Newsom because it's basically like, yeah, where you going, truck? I put you in park, I think. Maybe I didn't. Maybe you just decided to make your own sacrifice and whatnot. Is this gonna work? Ah, it totally works. I didn't hit the park brake, but it wasn't on when I first got in, but now it is. What the hell? What the heck is going on? Oh, it did make it. Okay, we're good. We are good. We are very good. Now, do I actually want them here, or I'd rather have all the stuff down here. Now, it looks good and everything else, but I think it's better off to be down here. Okay, we can do this guy here. And it's level because it's designed for sluice boxes. I will just launch these frickin' pails. I got pretty good frickin' tailspin off them. Actually, it sounds like I frickin' boot the damn things. Alright, let's move you down here. I've got pails everywhere. Oh, what the balls? What the serious balls? Alright, well, some of the pails made it. Okay, that guy's good to go for water. Let's get the wave table of Pitch Perfect Destinies off. We'll plant him over here. Let's grab some water hosing. Yeah, make sure your wave table's always sideways. You smack it upside the head once. Alright. And then the nuggeteer can go right here. Actually, can we turn this guy? Yeah, let's put him right there. That's perfect. It's perfect. Alright. So now, I just need to move this hose down there. And then we just have the power cables and we're good to go. That'll gas up the, oops, I'll just unplug that. We'll gas up the dump truck and we'll start digging our new ground. So not bad, in about 20 minutes we're completely set up pretty much. I like it. Now we should be able to get some gold. Okay. As soon as I crack on that baby, we're good to go. Plug it in, plug it in. It's the new gold Powerball. There we go. We are, all intents and purposes, basically ready to hit the switch and see. Maybe I'm just getting used to moving the plant 400 times. And yes, we are still going to attempt to drain this thing and buy some equipment from now on. That way it cuts down on our total cost. We may have to buy a bulldozer and push off some of the overburden on the other parts, but if it's a meter of overburden here, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to send it to the plant anyways. Because how much is a meter? And we did scout this one. I don't see a box anywhere on this claim. I don't know if there was one. Is one, hiding one. I see the weird cow, deer, horse things are still there. Weirdest frickin' modeling I've seen on them. Okay, let's start with this hole here. Of course, I have a cough again. Okay, get this guy placed right like this. Ah, dumpy truck. It's got the dumpies. Alright, so we can go boom. We can hop in, and this is our first gold of the new claim. I have high hopes for Pine Valley. Kinda real high hopes. And I'm driving like I'm drunk. What the hell? Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Why did I climb the ladder? There we are, first bucket. Well, I can tell you, ain't much for overburden considering how quick that turned. We're on the gold. And this stuff's fairly consistent and deep. I think when you look at the gold map where we're starting, which is this guy, we can dig her down the full 6.5 meters and not worry about it. I just took the cab off my frickin' dump truck again. The mats do have a little bit of gold from the other claim, but not much. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to look to see. I think we have more help that we can take a look at. If it means more mats, we'll go with more mats. Because if everything auto swaps, I can go longer and longer and longer without frickin' doing cleanups. Basically just go down to the pails. It'd be nice if they auto swapped as well. And yes, you can get guys that can auto swap that, which is what I'm hoping for. Okie dokie. 61%. I heard rumors recently too, that there's now an ATV in the game, but I don't think it's in the season. I think it must be in just the regular mode. You know, instead of fixing the game and everything else, they added an ATV. Not sure how I feel about that. Not sure how it works considering all the other stuff. Everything else is still broken. I know, not a full bucket. So, it is kind of exciting. I was expecting gold pockets, but I wasn't expecting the monster pocket. Because you gotta admit, this is a lot of freaking gold in a big area. I can see why the one guy said that. He goes, yeah, you know, I bought the Nighthawk claim because of how much I made on Pine Valley. I get it. I honestly get it now. Makes sense. It's like, holy crap, did you really mine that much? Yes, they did. Very much so. Okay, 97, our first truckload to the plant. Yes, I did hear that too. There's going to be a new DLC coming out. I have high hopes for the new dev. I really do, because for the last, well, basically the last 6 years, I think, was the last time we got, like, the Frankenstein. I have high hopes that they're actually going to pick up the game and start doing stuff in that again. Because, well, I went through this last night. It is actually a really good game. It's just it needs work. And, you know, it would be kind of nice to get new content after 6-7 years. Because there is really nothing else out there even remotely close to this game. That's why I really kind of hope they actually do something with it. Alright, I could do all, but I'll just do these guys, because I don't really want to put those ones on yet. Why am I not seeing anything on the bottom side? Oh, there we go. Just wasn't there yet, that's why. Like I said, the biggest thing is if this dev and this everything else starts working, I hope they make a mod center so modders could take over. Because I think that would greatly change things. An excavator, don't I have an excavator? Oh yeah, they're on the side now. Can't really do much with them at this point in time. He's working like that one. Trommel excavator. Yeah, he already is. Depends on how big a setup. If you don't want to buy the water tower, water tower is 150,000, and you could buy your water. The first thing I actually always like to do, and I don't know how much truth this is, but I always like to go with the D-Rocker first, because it seems to work your way down. Oh, mining is starting to go pretty good. I finally moved to Pine Valley. And I can see why you bought New Ground, because Pine Valley, holy crap. Gold on this area is insane. And yes, I got the Glacier Creek going and bought a water tower. I like Pine Valley because there's not much for hills. It's smooth. I'm over 4,000 ounces, but I didn't honestly play for a week. I had lots going on. Work related mostly. There are a few other things going on, but yeah. Now the biggest thing I always like to do is upgrade. Rent the D-Rocker and rent all the T4 stuff as quick as you can. It really does add to the performance. If you don't buy a water tower, don't upgrade to the Glacier Creek. The only reason why I upgraded to the Glacier Creek is it was on sale. I still didn't buy it, I rented it. I couldn't resist. Especially with moving to a new area, I couldn't resist. I had to. Alright, first start of this one. Gotta make a hole so I can really get down and start digging around. Gonna take me long at this point. But it was Gadfield that mentioned too that don't use the sluice runs on the bottom, they are just a giant waste of time. Unless of course the dev decides to fix that. The extra 1 or 2 ounces you get isn't worth the time and effort to mine it. And clean them constantly. Oh, look, Cheeto Vision still works. I wonder where the bottom bedrock is. Hang on, let me just swing around and plunge my bucket in and see where it sits. There it is. That truck is getting close to full. I am getting close to full. I am actually kind of excited to see that the devs are actually working on the game. When they say, oh yeah, well the new season will be basically beta testing, I'm going, okay, You said that before. Got my hopes up before yet. Kinda screwed me. But now it's like, oh, they are actually working on it. Interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do. Open up to modders. Please, that's all I say. Open it up to modders. Be like farming sim. Let the modders figure the crap out. And if you like it, make it into a DLC. That's kind of what farming sim or giant software does all the time. It's like, oh, and these guys are modding a whole bunch of horse. I think I will make a DLC with it and profit off of it. And they do every time. Surprised I haven't broke more sticks. Of course, the ones that have the surveying tape on them don't usually break. 19% already. I'm interested to know how much better my gold counts are going to be with the Glacier Creek working. And the area that I'm actually mining right now is not that bad at gold. Gold map. Yeah, I've already taken 100 ounces out of it, according to what the thing says, if you believe the gold map thing. To a certain degree, yes. Open heartedly? No. I've watched it go from 600 ounces down to 0 in one bucket. That's why I've always questioned it. Alright. I might almost nearly get wash plant cleanup after 2 of these spaces. Of course, I still have half of this one. And we're still pulling good gold out of it. Well, I think it's good. Haven't done the run yet to find out. Oh, 37%. We had 19 in the plant, so that'd be 38% roughly sitting there. I'm not worried about the end of the night. I know I don't have any gold sitting. But we did the cleanup before the end of the day, so there shouldn't be any. Those old nuggets that we collected from the surveying should just be rent for provision and salary. Or not rent provision. Equipment rental. Oh, that's starting to tweedle down. Still 174. Guess I'll clean off this edge. I could just imagine what Nighthawk would provide too. That's probably insane ground. We might actually make it there. We still haven't got any announcements on closure yet for the season, like the season coming to an end or anything. I haven't seen any notifications on that, so there is a possibility that we might actually get to that point where we might be taking a look at buying Nighthawk. I mean, I understand perfectly. When Gatfield said he bought it, I believe him. There's a lot of gold here. Alright, we're full again. I know. It's a bad problem to have. A full truck. Basically got 3 truckloads out of 1 square. That's not bad. Mutant sticks. They don't break either. %, just like we said. So this would be 57%. Wait, we got rid of the D-Rocker, and that thing was about $17,000 rent. Equipment rental. We might only be like 100 and... We do have a few days stockpiled, so I don't think we have to worry too much. Holy crap! That's a fair bit. I mean, it's promising. At least we know that they actually did update the way the maps work now. I'm happy about that, but holy crap. Well, even this claim, I can't believe how much gold's actually on it. Before, there used to be only like 2, maybe 3 pockets, right? Basically like this, except this one was bigger, if memory served. This one was smaller, and it was not this big. Like, even this. Look at the gold numbers, 2.17 ounces per meter. That's insane. Kind of like before, you had to start at Uncle Arnold's to be able to pay for everything, but no, it's basically get to Nighthawk or Pine Valley as quick as you can, because it's insane numbers. I totally get it now. That looked like a boulder. Maybe that was a big giant nugget. Well, it makes sense why all the top 10 guys have so much bloody gold. They're just mining Nighthawk over and over again. Yeah, 5.4 ounces per cubic meter. That's nuts. I will try to get there quickly. Well, it's Christmas. No guarantees I can get there at any speed. Although I am taking a little bit of time off work, but you know how that goes. I'm still on call. If somebody phones me tomorrow and says, hey, could you do an emergency job? I'll say, hell yeah, I can. Oh, I'm way at the bottom. I'm only at 42. Like I said, I just cracked 4,000 ounces. And that was all on Rivertown. I just started Pine Valley. And actually, it was a fairly quick move. I didn't get here till about 5 on the day. And it usually takes me a full day to set up, but didn't. It went really smooth for whatever reason. It's like the game finally learned not to fight me. Well, for the most part. I did have one episode where the Glacier Creek decided to float on its side off the map somewhere. I had to restore it. Other than that, it was fine. Cool. My all-time best was about 6,500 ounces that I ever mined. I'm pretty sure this year I can blast past that. And who knows what this first cleanup's going to be either. I started in an easy spot where they didn't have much overburden. Oh, I mean, I didn't play at all last week. Yesterday was the first time I played again in over a week. Sometimes working for a living gets in the way, but, I mean, you kind of have to work. Okay, I missed that mark. But still, like I said, I got a little bit of time off, but I suspect the phone might ring. If it doesn't, I'd be surprised. I'm one of the few contractors in the area that you could still get a hold of me if you had to. Well, that little pocket's just about done. We almost did a full cleanup on one tiny little pocket. Yeah, 86 ounces. Yeah, it was about 396 when I started. I think we sufficiently cleaned that pocket. I mean, I could try to get down deeper on it. But two things going. The gold concentration on this map is a lot higher. Two, I've now got the Glacier Creek wash plant, so the cleanup should be just a bit better too. And three, I'm just hoping it's all better. My setup is a little bit neater and cleaner too, but I don't think that makes any difference whatsoever in gold values. It just makes me feel better. I think we're pretty much on the bottom. How much more we can actually. 81, so we took another couple ounces. It's probably all hiding in this corner right here. Not that I should be paying much attention to it. I should just keep on digging back where I am. Underneath the machine so I can fall in the hole. Beautiful. I backed up just a touch. Don't need to be falling into my hole. honestly, I used them before, but I've always find them next to useless because one is absolutely useless. You need like 4 or 5 of them to get rid of the usage of the truck. They're expensive, they use a ton of fuel, and if you don't get them lined up perfectly from the get-go, you're just basically pissing up a rope. So I don't recommend using them for anything other than basically planting them in a hole and getting the dirt up rather than building a road. That is about the only use. Then you have the problem of trying to fill them up when they're in the hole. So, no, I don't recommend using them. You're far better off to strip mine as much as you can with the track hoe and the truck. And if you had to, build a road afterwards. It's way easier and quicker. That's what I found anyways. This will be 94%. We still need one more truck. I think I shut everything off. I don't know. I've just never found them useful. I mean, they still they still move dirt, but I don't know. I almost find the feed rate on them too slow. Like, that reminds me of using the mobile wash plant. You basically end up waiting for them to run and empty themselves. I don't know. It's just what I've sort of found about them. That one's glowing hard yellow now. Hey, Crave. Thanks for the subscription.
Crave, subscribe to the channel.
I mean, I'm willing to bet there's guys on this game that use the Franks all the time and they work great. I just... Right? The feed rate on them is way too slow. You spend more time waiting for them to empty themselves than you are just digging. Is the truck annoying? Yes, it is. But I don't know. I find this faster. Yeah, Old Man Gaming. Yeah, he used to use them all the time. He had them dialed in, and I never could figure it out. That's what I mean. I'm sure guys still use them. I'm sure they're effective. But my playstyle, it isn't. Really? That's insane. I find I just wait around for him all the time. I mean, maybe I need to start playing with them again. I don't know. Oh, you're 100% correct on that one. It's a learning curve. To get them to try to feed right and whatnot, and make sure that you have them lined up with each other. Because you're basically using them to feed directly into the wash plant, right? You're not using the conveyor system anymore then. Because I mean, if I'm not having to worry about going back and smelting everything and doing that all the time. When I was cleaning up Rivertown, I managed to get my feed rate up to about 2,600 yards in a single day just using the truck and this. So I figured that was not bad. Oh, okay, so you're feeding right into the hopper feeder. Yeah, that makes sense. No different than what we do with the trucks. I bet I could speed my process up if I had another truck. You know, while this one's dumping, I immediately switch into another one that's parked right beside there, and then drive this one back and drive that one over. Have it dump. Oh, this is foolish. I'm gonna have to clean up. The problem is my Jenny's on the other side. Okay, this is crap. There we go. Too many issues. Plus side, I can see that from here. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Where's the bucket swap? Oh, saving, that's why. Alright, don't need any of those on, but I need the wavetable, cold duct tier, and separator on. They all have water, so we're good there. Oh, except I need to turn the water off on that. Done. I'll build up a little extra currency here, and then maybe I'll play with the Frankensteins again. And who knows, maybe they improved them slightly so they can actually, I don't know, work. Because I had problems before with them. No, I said jump, stupid. There you go. I forgot to look and see what that number was. I'm too busy trying to do this without falling off. Crap. I mean, the placement of this is better. This guy over. It's way nicer having these all down here. Spare bucket. I need more employees. Oh, this is so much better. Holy crap, 658. Okay, that's increasingly better. That's way better than what we had at the other place. Put these up there. I'll climb my ass up there. What? There in a second. Alright, well, it turns out there must be a hole through my screen deck, because that just went right through. And we only basically did one square. That's on the other side. That's why I'm thinking I could probably get away with doing 2 dump trucks and just speed my process up. And the Mucketeer's done that one. crap. Ladders are hard. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft, which I used to do, but I can't stand playing anymore. 809. Oh, I sense this is going to be a good day. Alright, Mr. Bucket. No, I should have emptied the bucket first. Oh well. There's an extra 30. Don't put that in the thing. I think that's going to be good numbers. I just bounced off that. 1,248. Ooh. Alright, I think the Glacier Creek is helping. That in the ground is better. It is nicer having the employees do this. Even if I had to run down and swap out pails for the gravel pumps, I'd do it. Just because it's faster and I don't have to do the cleanups every time. The front end loader I always find is a fantastic unit for cleanup, not so much for digging. But I guess if you're using the Frankensteins, the loader might. It depends on how high you're having to dump. If you make a pit for them to sit in, like your main unit, yeah, I could see basically just tilting your bucket instead of lifting up. That would actually be faster. I don't know. I haven't played around with the frickin' Frankensteins in a long time. The biggest downfall was with the loader is the hydraulic speed of it. It sucks. Alright, can stop you. Oh yeah, it could be good to clean up. Yeah, it's already higher than our averages. That's right, it brought in a tall boy. Well, that's the most gold I've done in one sitting. 243. Can't feel that I understand that train of thought. I have the mental image of what this thing looks like. Oh, crap. Yeah. I mean, you're pissing around at this point. You might as well play with it, right? Well, that put me up to 41 pretty quickly. Another cleanup like that, and I'll be sitting at about 38. Well, that reminds me. Time to do another cleanup. Alright, shut you guys down. Well, actually, start you. Shut you down. There we go. That works. And I got everything other than water. Of course. Why do you think the wash plant needs water? That freaking wash plant chews through the ground, though. There we go. Okay, off we go again. The ground that you have. Not to mention you actually have employees that do everything, right? It makes a difference. I mean, it's satisfying on a plot of ground that you get 243 on. There's hope. there. And I can wait for the end of the night and not have to worry about if I mined anything or not and how much it's going to cost. It should be covered. And back to the pit. Crying out loud, I can see this basically not taking very much time at all to finish. I've already chewed through a pretty good chunk of ground in no time at all. And my truck's already quarter full. Yeah, the workers make a huge difference. And here it goes with 40%. Yay! Okay, it's not going to take me long to build up a bit. Oh, that is a tasty tall boy. Forgot I still had one of those. Yeah, beauty about liquid cooled computers. If you sit something inside of them, right beside the coolant, it super chills them for a very short period of time. Except this one is ice freaking cold. It's only because I really want this corner that I'm digging that corner out. Probably not worth it, but I'm doing it anyways. Pick it up, maybe then I can hook it better. Alright, the truck's almost full. Take that one off. I'm not going to dig any more of it. 382 and it was 469 or something like that. Then I can come up and work on these ones. Truck is now too far away. And it's par for the course. That one's not marking yellow yet. Why? Why? You swine. Still not. Gold's disappearing. It's not marking. Alright, Mr. Happy's full again. Eight days to winter. 13%. I think that says 13%. Well, if it is, we'll have 32. Actually, we haven't even made it to the end of the night yet. I know I haven't mined too much today. Look at you, you found a 7-ounce nugget. That's the first nugget I've had in probably 8 cleanouts. Truck is still actually too far away. I might actually move him a little bit closer. Actually, I'm surprised that I still get actually nuggets. Mind you, a 7-ounce nugget in real life would be a pretty substantial nugget. Oh, we're bright yellow now. We're getting all the good stuff out of this block. I can't remember. Did I actually do the other side? I did. There is actually gold over there. Not much after I'm done with it, but... yes, because I want to clean that spot. Really does actually want to make me want to play with the Frankenstein. I'd probably still have... it depends on how close. I don't think any of my pockets are that close. No. But I mean, I could shove them in the hole. Could shove them in a hole and dig into him and dump it right into the dump truck if I had to. Have a 2-tiered mine setup. That'd be absolute insanity, but it'd be like the last major season I actually filmed. That was nuts. I do have Discord, but I haven't used it in a long time. I spent half my season the one time building a road down so I could get the good gold at the bottom. In the end, the 600 extra ounces I got, I didn't bother. Didn't really bother doing anything with it. It's like, okay, well, that was a huge waste of time. Cool, awesome. Could have moved my setup like 3 times over for the amount of time I spent building a road. And the worst part is the stupid bulldozer, every time I went to clean up the road, it'd just dig it up worse. That stupid thing had like a pitch of like, oh. Well, it was probably a good 45 degrees. Oh, there we go. Well, that's not too bad. And basically Oh, it does work good if you know how to use it. Building roads with it, it does work. When I first used it, it did not. So yeah, in a wash plant cleanup and a half ish, about 722. So I could really boost that. We're only spending $114,000 a day on rent, machine rent. That's not actually that bad. Not for what I can make. That's why I might actually not do another cleanup for a while, or blacksmith run for a little while. I don't think I need to. I think I got it covered. Yeah, 100,000 for rent and stuff. That's nothing. Not when you can offset it by so bloody much. I might not even have to spend my magnetite on covering my expenses anymore. Because I was, to a certain point, just to move over here. But now, though, now I don't have to worry about it. When I moved over here, I had 1.2 million. Okay, I need to back up. Oh, at first? Yeah, it's insane. Because even with Uncle Arnold's and having 100,000, you are barely breaking even. It is unbelievably rough. But it also sets you up too to a certain point. I too used Uncle Arnold's claim to build up enough that I didn't have to worry about my expenses. And then just start upgrading heavy into my equipment. I actually still have the pump, electric pump, but I'm not going to use it. It's cheaper to buy the water from the tower. Like $14,000 to buy an entire water tower's worth of water. Well, don't go full T5 unless you plan on actually doing the water tower. The water tower is cheaper in the long run, so long as you have the ground to cover it. In Uncle Arnold's claim in Rivertown, it is absolutely pointless. You're not there long enough to actually benefit from it. But two things happened. One, I had the cash to rent this claim out, but two, it was 28% off. I had to do it. I had to spend. I mean, we did get Rivertown. That's our starting area this time. I mean, I pulled close to 1,000 ounces out of Uncle Arnold's claim. Really? You couldn't buy the water? Because I tell you, the water's way cheaper to buy than it is for the fuel and the pumps. I remember I used to buy the water tower and have like 2 or 3 pumps pumping into it. No, it's actually full. That was off the original beta. I think you can only have 1 input now. Put your best pump on it and hope for the best. This dump truck doesn't like to do J-turns real well. I'm sitting at 51, so this will be 70-ish. What if it actually tells me how much the water cost on the tower? Possible. That's got me thinking. I know, I should just be mining. Now it's got my curiosity piqued. Doesn't really... Oh, it does tell me. 6 cents per gallon. It's the $1,900 for 33,000 gallons. Whoop-de-doo. $0.06 is a lot better than frickin' gas. Oh, even when you consider electric one, still a lot cheaper than the diesel for the Jenny. Although it is more efficient than the straight diesel one. However, you do tend to put a lot more maintenance in the electrical version than the gas, as I found out. Didn't matter if I put an expensive frickin' electric motor on it. I burn through one of those every 3 frickin' cleanups. Especially since I actually run the plant hard. Only time I turn it off is when I'm actually doing cleanups. Wait, imagine this little cube is just about cleaned up. 469 when we started, 249. Somehow there's still magically 249 ounces here. Alright, I'll do this pass-fail. Just means the last cleanup will have a lot more. $45 on the truck. There's actually a fair pile in this corner. I mean, I get it. Well, my first 2 claims, I never bought the water tower. I just kept using the pumps and use a T4 setup instead of T5. It's only been the last cleanup that I actually had the T5. couldn't justify getting halfway through River Town and then going, oh yeah, let's buy the water tower. No, just $150,000 down the tube for not much. Alright, guess I'll clean up this corner now. Limited time offer. Sleuth box runs are cheaper. I'm not gonna sell mine and then buy the other ones. That's just not worth it. The only time that might actually be worth it is if you just go, screw it, I'll just buy new equipment for the next place instead of, you know, doing the other. I think I still need one more truck. I mean, I think the efficiencies trickle down across all of them. If you go with the T5 Glacier Creek at first and then the other stuff below it. So, I mean, if you went T4 and everything else and T5 with the water tower and stuff, you'd probably be better off. Oh yeah, this is only going to get me to 88. I still need one more truck. But thanks for the tip. It actually worked out being way better for not having those stupid sluice runs on the bottom. Can't believe how much time I wasted trying to do cleanups all the time with those stupid things. And finding out, in the end, you still don't get any more, really. That just sucked. Like, even now, with the upgraded equipment, I bet I only make an extra 4 ounces. It's still not worth the effort. I always had the idea and thought process of, oh, well, it's an extra way to clean more gold. In theory, that would be correct. But the extra time wastage and the everything else, yeah, nope, nope, nope. I think their basic, the only usage is for cleaning up gold at the start. Although I do know one guy that was running the mobile wash plant and he dumped his pails into the sluice run afterwards to help clean it and break it down more. I don't know if that actually makes any difference whatsoever. Right? You basically limit yourself to only maximum of 1,000 yards a day, or cubic meters a day, versus like upwards of 2,000 to 3,000. So, yeah. The hell's the point of those small sluice runs? It doesn't make a lot of sense. What should I have left in this? Oh, that's our queue. Okay, I'm gonna move this guy here. Yes, drive into the hole, stupid. That makes perfect sense. This thing is nearly out of fuel again. Figures. Excuse me, my fat butt is in the way. Both of these are really good, rich little boxes. So if I start mining them on the side like this, should go quicker. 521, 320. One scoop off the side, and she is no more 520. If I can get away with it, usually what I like to do is get the dump truck down at the bottom and then basically just dig off the side. I want to shut you off. Dump it right in the truck and drive out of the hole. That is quick progress. And then you have a loader in the bottom just to do your quick cleanups. That actually definitely speeds the process up. Except if you can get away with just doing it with the Frankensteins and get rid of the dump truck idea. That might actually work. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, which one's busted? Oh, you work just at the bottom of the hole. Alright, where's my truck? And again, despite everything, I always find doing the fast travel is way better than going to the tent, ordering the stuff, and paying the 6x extra frickin' price than it is to piss around with the tent and everything else. You don't have the weird glitch where you order the stuff, you pay for it, and it never is on the pad. Okay, I was looking for a piston. That thing. On the computer at home, and they're $7,000. I don't know, I just find this quicker. I think I already repaired the left one once. Alrighty, let's try this again. Now, if I had to drive to town every time something broke, yeah, okay, that would be different. That would be super annoying. But because I have the fast travel, it's just like doink doink. Off I go. Alright, those have all been swapped. $94.95. That spring doesn't actually look like it's springing. I wonder if they know that you don't actually need to have two separate ones. You can actually make both of those work right. Oh, crap. Its loose runs have been swapped. Turn the water off. And wait, I go again. Not having to move the hoses around a million times also speeds things up a bit. There we go. Alright then, fall off. $570, that's still pretty good. I know that one block wasn't as good as the first one. Still, in the end, shouldn't be too bad. And I did actually remember to put the pail back. Well now. I think I'd better think about putting the other, another pail underneath that. Apparently I'm overloaded on magnetite. That's super rare. Those are all up there. Boop. Bump. Dump. Dump. Always helps when you remember to turn things on. I'm assuming it'll stop when the magnetite pails full. $6.98. Don't fall off, you swine. Alright, put you there, put you there. Yep. Alright, that pail is good and full. Alright, so now I can get up here, put all this stuff back on. Well, that was still over 1,100 ounces of magnetite on that guy. Plus we have full pail. Good thing I have all the extra pails. And that's all done. Alright. On with you. Off with you. Yeah, you probably don't use it anymore because if you have 3,700 ounce cleanup, you have what, about 6,000 pails? Kind of one of those things that's just really super annoying. Still use the gold nugget here, it's the best way to clean the mats. I just use it for quick cash at the start. That way maybe I can build up to a couple of the francs. Oh, well that's processing there. In its final approach, I might as well go back up here, plug it back in, then we can just go again. Yeah, I don't have all the upgrades. I used it to buy the water tower. Well, 39th. One more cleanup, but I should be over 38. It's amazing how much quicker it is to build that up. That's way stupid. I believe I have everything in order. Yep. Alright, now I need to go find my fuel truck. Oh, it's pointing the other direction. Here I did that fancy slide for nothing. Alright, ram into it so that way you can basically shoot it backwards. Or just plow into the big thing that says fire, don't crash. Alright, well I should have filled this up before, oh well. I'll move my truck back down. Help if I turned it on. Skadoosh. Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah, work with that. One of these things is the right thing. Alright, move it down, fill it up. Then while the other one is filling, I can start this guy up and start digging. That part is a process. Okay, how much did we get on that one? 316, 512. Still saying 129 ounces in this one. Sure there is. Maybe in the very bottom. Man, this thing was empty. She was a bit thirsty. Alright, well, time to drive ahead just a bit. Let's get digging. First couple buckets are always, for some reason, exciting. Then after a while, it's like, never ending. I'll get the bulk of this cleaned out. Then, if I want to go down further, probably could. I should see where the pitch is on this. Looks like it's pretty smooth descent on this edge. You might be able to get down there. Especially since it looks like this edge is not bad. Even this one. I know it's only 24 ounces, but it's not very deep. We probably dig it down, get on this guy, and really start working. Might be an idea. $47. Alright, this edge is causing issues. We gotta get closer. There we go. That should be better. Oh yeah. Much better. Much quicker too. Get full buckets. And I think I might actually end it here too, as it is getting later. I know people in the house probably want to sleep and not hear me all night going, oh, well, there's a beauty of a nugget. So I'm thinking, yep, definitely going to end it here. I appreciate everyone hitting that subscribe button, and of course the likes and whatnot, as it does help us. And yeah, we'll see about if I can swing another stream tomorrow or not. But we shall see. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.